I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogen.
Contagio!
Standing down.
house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety. This message will repeat.
Who's ready to have their ass kicked?
never know what you'll find. Every map of this area we've covered has the common mark of a big red X. I guess we'll find out why. What the? Peekaboo! You'll run out of bullets. Mission accomplished.
Someone there?
shit's got him.
What? Who's there? Time to die! Kill them! Send them back to hell! You'll never leave here alive!
Targets have disengaged.
Neutralized.
I can smell you out there, little sneak!
Disease, vermin.
I don't think we're alone.
Try. We're Elder Maxim. Hostile vaporized.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Safety's off. I like the look of this place one bit.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between... Don't worry. I only test
I've got a few minutes to browse.
murder and mayhem at a discount.
Need a place to stay? Try hotel. Rexford.
Hey,
You... Point, I shoot.
Enjoy your stay.
hey.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
God, I love this song.
Charlie.
We got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. Magnolia!
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail, You like what you see? So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
It's tempting, but unfortunately I'm married to the stage.
Excuse me, miss?
Something I can do for you, handsome?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Yes? Anything useful?
Oh, ears play tricks on me again. I'm hungry. Someone there, man.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
The whole world is broken.
That's what I used to think. Until I transformed my life, and maybe everyone else's too. We call ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
Sounds good.
Well, that's just fantastic. I know you're going to fit right in around here. I'm always excited to welcome a new member into our fold.
Hello, neighbor.
Don't worry. I don't fight.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Right this way, neighbor. Alrighty. I hope you're as excited as I am. This is one of my favorite parts of the job, getting to welcome new members into our movement. The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true wealth, health, and happiness. Just go ahead and give me everything you own, and I'll initiate you as a first-level pillar of the community.
I'd advise against his suggestion.
You've got to be kidding. You want me to give you everything I have?
The first step is the hardest, neighbor. But it's the only way to cast off your old life and start on the road towards your future health, wealth, and happiness. Don't you think that's worth a small, temporary sacrifice?
What do I get in return for giving you everything I own?
You're still stuck in old thinking. You're still clinging to your old life. But that's what you came here to give up. And the first step is to shed yourself of your material possessions.
You can't seriously think I'm handing over all my stuff.
The world is full of suckers, pal. Just look outside. Every one of them handed over everything they owned in return for... well, hope. Sure, it's false hope, but hey, it was worth it to them. You can tell yourself whatever you want, but you're leaving here naked or horizontal. Your choice.
I'm walking out of here. Your choice what you want to do about it.
Nah. You're not worth the trouble. Plenty of easier marks. Get out of here before I change my mind.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
One way or another, we're going to see her.
Take it easy. If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you. All yours, pal.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
What, did you ask to be locked in here?
No, of course not. I could have left whenever I chose. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
I hope you don't need to say goodbye to your boyfriend.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Calling the Silver Shroud. Calling the Silver Shroud. I got a special delivery for you. Come see me at the Memory Den.
Galaxy News!
We're always looking for new members. Welcome.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Nothing. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Whatever this thing was, it's been totally...
No prisoners! Nothing. Fire! Keep your eyes open! Think this asshole's using a stealth boy.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked.
Only a
Chained up on
fucking
the other
coward
side.
dies.
Negative visual on the target.
How much you got left in you?
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
Did you ever ask him why?
I'd considered it, but unfortunately, I never had the chance. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Try again. I think it's clearing up. Not now.
Amazing.
This is maddening.
It's as if time itself
Edward,
was
switch
avoiding
over
this
to
place.
the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Let's go.
Good. I'll explain on the way. Hold on. Weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
I found her. She's fine, by the way.
Oh? Good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one... Ready? Let's go. You should know what we're going to be dealing with. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and... and everyone else's.
Hey there.
I've been thinking about what you and Hancock said. I've decided I can't give up, but I'm no fighter. Maybe at least I can keep tinkering, though, to try to make your Shroud costume even better.
Then let's do this.
If you don't get the costume Shroud, not much I can do. I'll be here when you get it.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how... Everything will be fine. Let's go.
Anything useful?
The door's blocked from the other side somehow.
All signs
We'll
point
have
to this
find a way
location
around.
being extreme. There isn't much left to properly identify these remains.
I can't believe this is gonna be worth the trouble. Look at this place. Nothing but dust and junk. Nothing there now. What do you think? You are so dead! What? Jump at it. Pay for that! How'd you get in here?
Hey.
Need something?
For the Brotherhood!
Cannot let them hold us up!
Brotherhood. Just die!
Door's chained up on the other end.
Someone there?
Swear I must be going.
Huh?
That's it. Hey.
Ready. Switching out your gear? Disgusting insect. That's an interesting find. And still intact.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack.
Keep
I'm
your
pretty
safety
damn
off.
sure.
Whoever
Well, then
or
don't worry
whatever
about it.
created
Me and
this
your
mess
friend here
might
will
still
have
be
to take
around.
care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremlin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem
You okay?
determined to
Don't
reach
worry
Lorenzo
about
for
me.
some reason. Go ahead.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Hi.
Be careful, Jack. I just need to rest here a minute. You too. I'll be all right.
Perfect.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it's on!
We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into.
Heads up.
Well, let's see what you've acquired.
What a mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor.
Something
Come on.
doesn't feel right around here.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything.
Those mercs put up a good fight, huh?
Yeah. If I find you, I'm putting a
pushover
fucking
that
bullet
we
in your head.
promised.
I don't care if you're already dead.
I'm hearing things.
In there?
Shares for us, right?
Shut the fuck up a second. I hear you. Who's out there?
Okay, cut the shit. Who
I don't
is-
think-
Oh, hell no!
You're dead. You hear me?
Got it.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp. This area seems to be...
You're still alive? Christ.
Loot on you better be worth it. Covering fire! Ah! Damn it!
Neutralized. Still kicking? Jesus. Ain't my first gun? 5, rookie! weapon's cold.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole.
The patients at this facility must have been treated horribly.
You can't hurt me. For honor, for glory.
This is my property.
What do
You
they
are
always gotta
trespassing.
fight back?
Fire!
Asshole, just give up. I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different? Drop dead already.
Heads up.
All right. Got anything interesting for me today?
Why don't you just die?
We don't have time for this. Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Nice.
Let's open it up.
This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down. Over here.
Going down. Basement.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Sweet.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
We're so close now.
You've almost got it. That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Hurry, damn you!
That's it. Just keep turning it, counterclockwise.
I'm opening the main door.
That's right.
Hurry!
You
The
need to
Abremlin
shut
field
down
is
the
down!
That's it. I can feel my strength returning. Now, I will finally be free.
Just getting warmed up over here.
I just need to enter the failsafe codes. Kill them, quickly! It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. With 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Do not listen to him. This is what he does. Surely you can see that.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
That's it. Don't worry. The Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! You would have fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Yes.
Learn anything interesting?
Perfect. Yes. Hey.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
You're gonna have to decide that for yourself.
I know. He would have killed both of us, of course. And then the rest of my family, and that would only have been the beginning. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made from monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
Looks like I'm out of a job.
Yes, without Parsons to maintain, I don't see a need for your services. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
There isn't much left to properly identify these remains. Whatever this thing was, it's been totally torn to pieces.
Humans all look funny.
Look alive.
Where do you want me? Feel like trading some equipment?
Leave human junk is useless.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. Puny human needs strong. World is bigger than Strong knew. Strong want to smash something.
Look alive.
Be glad to share the burden.